Hey guys, happy Sunday. You've made it to the end of the week. This is week 5 of our HWPO and yay, right? So what happens here, guys? Again, I'm just list out the movements. It's a lot of different structures in set hours, so I'm gonna let the coach do the job to make sure that you guys understand that to the degree at which you can execute it properly, all right? However, we wanna start with our push-up toe tap, all right? So push-up, and again, especially at the beginning, make this as available as possible. So if you guys need to modify it to like on your knees, it's completely fine. But just a push up, reach back, tap the toe, tap the toe, tap the toe. Once you guys get done with that, your next move that'll kind of come up on the docket is this side plank with a hip tap at the bottom. So if you guys just go here, here, tap the hip, push the hip as far away from the floor as you can, tap the hip, far away from the floor as you can. Once you guys get done with that, you guys are going to this glute bridge and a hollow hold, and you guys are couple this movement. So a glute bridge, 2 feet, pull the hips to the ceiling. Once you guys get done, the hollow hold, the shoulders are off the ground, the heels are off the ground, the back is into the ground, right? And your feet isn't above your head necessarily. This hold, you want your feet kind of eye level or slightly below here, and you just want to hold this for the remainder of that time. So you guys will do that. I believe that's in an EMOM format at the beginning of the class, all right? Once that happens, you guys grab a jump rope. Again, drag ropes is really excessive. It's just what I want to jump with today. So we do dubs. It's a bench back there, guys. All right, so we'll do double unders. And then once we get done with that, we'll go these dumbbell front rack 4-stepping lunges or backward stepping lunges. You guys can decide that one. And then once you guys get done with that, it'll be a doubles press. A doubles press, dumbbells always stay connected in your hands. You guys wanna pass through a burpee and then take it from the burpee to over your head without necessarily stopping. So go through your burpee, overhead. One more, burpee, overhead. So that'll be your doubles press. Then you guys will make it through that. It's formatted in such a way. And now we want to grab this bench. And we got these Bulgarian split squats. So with these, let's go ahead, use one dumbbell, use both dumbbells. That doesn't matter. What matters is you guys do the movement. So one foot's up. You guys want to drive the leg that's up. You want to drive that knee down. Put a lot of pressure in the front foot. Keep that front foot flat. Press against the floor with the front foot flat, press against the floor there. Once you guys get done with that, you got this stagger stance, RDL, with the dumbbells. So if I'm standing here, right, feet in line, RDL, soft knees, right, flat back, hamstring movement. Stagger stance, stagger it. Back heel comes up, and the same thing. This will load your front leg a lot better, right? So when you stagger it doesn't have to be super aggressive, right? So you don't have to be like a split stance. Just a simple stagger, right? I like to think about taking my toe to my back heel, and then I just kind of go there. And then when I go back, my front foot gets all the work, well, the majority of the work, and the back foot becomes for balance, all right? So with the dumbbells, it'll look like this. And then with here, guys, again, keep the chest open. Keeping the chest open to keep the back flat. You feel in their front leg, and then push away. So I like to say, with any RDL variation, the goal isn't to touch the ground, right? The goal is to feel it in your hamstrings and avoid any sort of sensation in your back, all right? So if touching the ground yields a pain or a feeling in your back, just kind of know you're doing that very, very suboptimally, all right? And the optimized movement is that you only want to feel it in your hamstrings, so only go as deep as you need it to go, and it'll look different for everybody because everybody has different like lengths of legs, different strengths in hamstrings and things like that. So be okay with being different. Be you, stand out, right? Have fun with that one. And then what'll happen here, guys, we'll bear crawl 100 feet. Again, in our gym, that's down and back, right? Bear crawl, you guys can make it fun, go straight arm, straight leg. And if not, just go ahead and bend, just all fours at some point. Go down and back. I feel like the camera changed, so I feel like I'm gonna do that again. So again, we're here. And if you guys wanna come back backwards, that's great. Have fun with it, go straight arm, straight leg, right? Different variations of that movement, right? So once we get done with that, guys, we'll go into our Lsit. And then we just wanna do the Lsit as long as we can. So for most people, it won't be very long, which is okay, right? If you want to challenge longer, instead of like having your legs like bent, your feet kind of together, you're shaking with like, you know, this thing, I can just show you better than I can tell you, right? This will be a proper Lsit. Feet above the hips, shoulders on the front of the hands, neck nice and long, and we're hanging out here, right? So what'll happen is you guys will wanna have your legs out, and then most people will do this. Your neck sink into your shoulders, and you'll be here and you'll just be holding on. That's very, very ineffective, all right? So what is more effective is that we wanna get tension through our core with straight arms, and we just wanna go into this tuck position, right? So again, arms nice and straight. Boom, this is a lot more effective and we can hold this for a lot longer, right? So again, I much rather see a max tuck hold than any sort of Lsit variation where your shoulders or where your ears sink into your shoulders and your neck almost disappears and your legs aren't straight, right? Straight legs in the Lsit. Ask me about the joke I just had in my mind. Guys, have fun with this and happy Sunday. We made it to the end of the week. Go get it.